All right, so one more thing.
Where you ticket?
Which one you want?
Ticket.
The ticket?
Yeah.
Keep it.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Uh, one more thing, y'all. So basically, like I said with the videos, they gonna try to use them damn videos. They gonna try to use these videos. I'm telling you. You know, like I said, that dude, Sammy Lee Jones, Miami Dade, Florida, Miami, Florida, in Dade County. Sammy Lee Jones, he killed a 14-year-old boy. They used his videos in the news coverage on the story with the doggone media, okay, with the doggone paparazzi sitting out there doing the story. You know, like I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is another reason why I feel like that. So I had been getting a lot of noise in my above apartment, right? So we already know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't even want to entertain it, but the shit started getting out of line and very obsessive. You know, just like all night long type thing. No sooner than I go to sleep. Like I said, they monitoring your vital signs, and they pretty much know when you go to sleep or whatever. Uh, Something like that. You know, I don't really know how they doing it, but I feel like that's the how it's working. But yeah, I called basically. You know, when you call the police, you ain't doing nothing but calling the damn person that's helping do the shit to you. But I called them because I wanted to get a report for just in case any type of verbal altercation was to happen. All right. So I calls the police, and then the police show up, and I got this recorded too. I got this recorded on my voice recorder that I keep in my pocket because they'll try to shoot off on you. You know, they'll try to say some little shit, some slick shit, and then try to act like you crazy. You know. So I recorded the whole conversation between me and the cops. Uh, anyway, uh, so when they come, they ask me, "Well, why come you ain't called the courtesy officer that lived there?" Right? That's what they said. The courtesy officer lives in the apartment complex where I live at. Right? And I'm like, "Oh, is that right? You feel me?" So I said, "Oh, well, that's what I'll do next time." So the stuff started happening again. So I said, "I'm gonna call the courtesy officer this time, right?" Tell me why the courtesy officer gonna get on the phone and ask me, talking about, well, what's exactly going on? He know damn well what's already going on. You feel me? This how they play. Cause see, their game is to try to trick you out. They trying to trick you. Uh, but what seems to be the issue? And can you tell me in words exactly what's going on? And I just flat out told the dude, I said, man, they up there doing a cha-cha slide at about 2, 3 o'clock in well, all night long. They doing a cha-cha slide upstairs. You know, you get the one stump this time, two stop this time, slide to the left. You know what I mean? That's what they doing. They sliding, doing a cha-cha slide, stumping and all that shit, right? And I said, I just, cause I find humor in a lot of things, even though it ain't funny, but you gotta have something to keep your spirits up. But yeah, so I told them now. I said, man, they doing a cha cha slide up there, and I had told them. I said, look, uh, this been going on for so long, and they said, well, uh, next time it happen, call us again. And to me, it's almost like he wanting to document what I'm saying. You feel me? That's what I feel like he was doing. Because why would you ask me? Why would you ask me to repeat what I'm talking about? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really just say I was being targeted, but I told him, I said that's a form of harassment where you making all that noise all night. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but that's pretty much. They want you to call this courtesy officer. Now, why would I call a courtesy officer that lived there? Now you gotta ask yourself, have we been seeing all kind of stories where people at apartment complexes, like Lawrence Smithfield, the police came and told what's like, oh, the guy that was in her place when she died, he's a good person, so we decided not to go nowhere. Ain't we been seeing? We decided to let him go. Ain't we been seeing this type of shit going on? So why would I want to call a courtesy officer, officer period? Because I know you don't have me in your best interest. You know what I mean? Only reason why I called them then to see what type of bogus ass report they would make, but they didn't make no reports. Like I said, I still got that police report too from when I stayed back home. They totally fabricated it. They put somebody in that police report that had nothing to do with what came out of my mouth. So that's when I knew something wasn't right. Because I'm like, how the hell the police know this person and putting this person in it? And I ain't even, it was another one of my exes that I hadn't even been around in like probably 2-3 years. I hadn't even been around this girl. So I'm like, why did they just put this girl in this and she ain't got nothing to do with it? Because they was trying to cover up. They was trying to cover up for the person who I really was talking about in the police report. So they totally deleted that person out the police report and put another person in it who had nothing to do with nothing. And she's actually somebody who had been attacked by that's a whole nother story. I ain't even gonna get into that. But yeah, somebody that didn't have nothing to do with it. She had nothing to do with any of it at all. And that's when I knew that there was something going on. I didn't know what it was at the time. Cause I told myself, I said, how do they even know this person's name? I didn't even mention them. I literally didn't even mention that person. So the police already have a certain type of file or a certain type of information about you that they gonna try to use. They gonna try to use that, because if they can provoke you with behavior modification tactics, like making you have like situations with your spouse, or making you have situations where you might want to pop off on one of your children, anything that they can look at to try to say negative about you, they already done built the profile about it. So they can try to make it, to where it's like, oh, this is what he do. He do this and that and the third. So when they get other people involved in it, and then you turn around and do that same type of behavior that they told the people that you do, it makes it easier for them. It makes it easier for them to join in on the stalking. Like if you just a new person or something, a new stalker who, or just a stalker who picking up another caseload. Because all these damn stalkers ain't nothing but, just demons jumping into people's body, picking up another, catching another target, and trying to basically deteriorate their life. It's like just like in my V2K, when you can actually hear the voices say, "I messed up your life." Well, in the exact words, it said, "I fucked up your life, you and your brother." Okay. So this is something that's what they want to do. They want to destroy people's lives while they sit in the house and chill and shit all day until they get an assignment to come outside and look at you, drive behind you, or say little shit out the windows and all that kind of stuff. That's all they doing. But anyway, yeah, the doggone cops. I'm gonna put that video. I'm gonna put that recording on here so y'all can hear it. They talking about ain't nothing they can do. We can't do this and that. They was like, well, if it keep happening, then you gotta go to the office. So they making all these different pit stops of different people to tell you to go talk to. So along the way, they can say, well, this person witnessed you said this about this person. Is that wasn't going on? Because they gonna lie for them. They gonna lie for them. They gonna act like you is the aggressor. Okay. So they call the courtesy officer, call the office, all this shit. For what? Why would I call you if you already know what's going on? You mean tell me you don't know there's people riding around following folk in your shit? You know what I mean? Yeah, they know all about it. All the landlords, any type of college campus you live on, they know all about all this because it's almost over. It's almost done took over the whole damn planet. It is, and you will think to yourself like it ain't the whole planet. It's almost the whole planet. It's almost the whole planet. Anyway, let me get out of here.